In these two practices, the teams analyze the electrochemistry reactions and redox reactions, and analyze or determine the pH of some solutions. In practice 16, the teams have to know how to make a redox reaction and grade its reactions and analyze electrochemistry series. In this practice, what the team do was to prove if some materials were conductible of energy or not. We make the proofs with some metals, different metals, and we see if they conduct energy or not. And then we put in a circle some metals and we prove if they were conductible or not. Then we make a little alkalimeter proof with a balloon, and we see that the substance with alcohol gets to red to green. It was very interesting to do this experiment, but it takes a very long time to react. In this practice number 17, the teams have to identify the pH range of some solutions in order to make a pH pattern scale and determine the dissolution equilibrium constant of that solutions. In this practice, what the team do was to put pH solutions in each of the caves and holes, and then put another solution or indicators in order to see the pH. And then we put 6 compounds and we determine the pH of each one. What I learned in these two practices was very interesting because I now can see the changes in the pH of some solutions, and the colors are really beautiful and they were very interesting to see the changes in these solutions. And also with the electrochemistry proof, we see the conduction of some materials, and it was very interesting to see that some of them can conduce electricity and some of them not. And it was very interesting to see which of these compounds conduce electricity and which not.
In this practice, we learned how to find the equilibrium point of a redox reaction, as well as how to find the pH level of some solutions using indicators such as universal indicator or bromophenol blue, etc.
Well, the last two practices were really interesting and I really learned a lot. First, I learned how to predict the spontaneity of electrochemical reactions and how to construct a small-scale electrochemical series. And I love when we construct the breathalyzer, because when we saw how the mixture changes its color because of ethanol, it was really cool. In the second practice, I loved how we made the mixtures between the indicators and the different kind of pH, from the acids to the bases, and I loved how their color changed while we were adding them.
What I learned in this last lab practice was how to know the difference between, how to know when a solution is an acid or a base. And basically what we did in the laboratory was that we put some indicator on the well, and depending of the pH and what color it turned to, we were able to know if the solution was a base or an acid, and that was it.